there, fellow Homo sapien. Are you looking for a cool place to hang out? Are you looking for a place to spend your time because you have no life just like the rest of us? Well, come on down to Hardy's Cafe, a new Discord designed just for an amazing viewer like yourself. Be sure to check the link in the description to join the server and enjoy the video.
Hey there my fellow Homo sapiens, my name is Smarty, and welcome back to your daily dose of drama video. Now, it's been a hot minute, my August has been quite busy, so I sincerely apologize for the lack of content. However, I'll be doing my best to produce more for you guys, so I hope you can understand that and bear with me. Before we get into this video, I want to say that this video is 100% fair use. So you know, my channel doesn't get taken down. But for real, this video isn't meant to harass anybody mentioned in it. My channel seems controversial, and I really don't want it to be, so I'm gonna do my best to leave my personal opinions till the end of this video. Anyways, today we're going to be discussing the newly developed game, LoveLetter, My True Feelings. LoveLetter is a game that is currently being developed by Dr. Apius and a team of volunteers who have offered to provide him with help to improve the game. The game was originally a Yandere Simulator fan game that went by the name Lovesick. The game spiked in popularity over the past few weeks because the initial game was being developed faster than Yandere's simulator as of recently had been. I was really excited for this game when I heard the announcement for it. It seems really great. I personally see a few issues with it, but we'll get into that in a bit. Lots of things have recently gone down with the creator of Yandere Simulator, Alex Mahan. To start off, screenshots have been leaked of past conversations with Yandere Dev and Epic Meal Dev, the creator of Watashi no Moto, which is another Yandere Simulator fan game. Recently, the game has been cancelled and the build was released and is now downloadable. Another issue that happened was the copyright striking of a channel called The Game Sleuth. Yandere Dev took copyright claims on multiple Yandere Simulator videos and forced him to purge his channel, causing Sleuth to make a public apology. Anyway, I thought I'd just let everyone know what's going on there. But let's talk a bit more about LoveLetter. As of making this video, a few issues with LoveLetter had gone on, so we're going to talk about them. But before we do, real quick, if you're up for it, feel free to leave a like on this video and subscribe for more quality content. Your guys' support helps me out so much, and yeah, please do. I'll cry if you don't. Now let's start here. The artist who drew the first initial draft of Bo-chan, the main character of LoveLetter, Shortcake, had recently left the team. They announced that they had left due to Bo-chan's concept being labeled as a group effort. They claimed that they were the original designer and that the creation of the character belonged to her. This seemed to have started off when the devs were discussing character modeling concepts, and the team decided to change the hair color of the concept art. Shortcake has copyrighted the character since then, and the character design has since been altered. This is just one example of volunteers leaving the community. Dr. Apius has also claimed all provided artwork and assets are now strictly owned by the LoveLetter team. The game is in need of voice actors. Plenty of VAs had reached out in order to voice act for this game. Some paid voice actors even offered to volunteer their wonderful voices for the project. One of these VAs happened to be Stanpie. Stanpie had uploaded a couple of videos explaining his LoveLetter experience. In his videos, which can be found in the description, he talks a lot about how unorganized and poorly managed the voice acting team was. These videos addressed his experiences with working for LoveLetter's volunteer team and some issues that went down. He talks about multiple situations, including the quick pace things were rushed when it came to auditioning for roles once they were voted in. The casting call was only open for a day and a half, which gave voice actors limited time to respond or even see that a casting call was open. He addresses a situation that went down where he had to publicly speak on behalf of the voice actors for issues that went down, including an instance where Dr. Apius wanted to offer another chance to a member of the team who had been sexually harassing members, which shouldn't be taken lightly in a place of work. He also explains that a member had went out of their way to tell VAs that Stanpie had insulted and mocked their voice acting work, which he claims he had never done or would do. Follow-up video was made on his experience video. A 5-minute video discusses that Dr. Apius had kept the sexual predator who had harassed volunteer members undercover in the LoveLetter team Discord. Apius initially asked if the members of the team would be willing to give the guy another chance, in which volunteers were baffled that he would even throw such an idea out there. Stanpie made a statement on behalf of the VA team to explain that they were not okay with him rejoining the staff team after being banned for sexual harassment. People spoke up about how they were not comfortable comfortable with him joining back as well and chimed in on the statement. As of the follow-up video, Stampai has been notified that Dr. APS has kept him in the server undercover and has went as far as to having some sort of contract with him now. Along with this, the user has been recast to his previous lead role. Stampai was kicked and removed from the team. That is all I have to say about the voice acting issues. Mirillis was a member of the LoveLetter team and had expressed their experiences while working in the community. They claimed that the environment of working on LoveLetter seemed unorganized and contained drama almost constantly. They found working in the community unprofessional due to the flirting and sexual jokes that had been frequently made. They did their best to avoid it and didn't dwell on the matter. They claimed in their confession article that they did not agree with X8 being re-added to the team, who was previously removed for sexual harassment. They believe that kind of dishonesty is unacceptable and shouldn't be tolerated. Since the 5th of August, X8 has been removed officially due to backlash. Mirillis began to doubt the management team once Stampai and another moderator named B were cut from the project unfairly. Volunteers were informed to block them if they were contacted by Stampai or B. This resulted in volunteers speaking illy of the victims. They claimed when Shortcake was removed from the project due to leaking information, people who seemed friendly to her did a 180 and began to speak ill of her as well. That is all for Mirillis. Moving on to Izaki, they recently produced a statement about LoveLetter on their Twitter, @IzakiTM. Isaki had been following the recent development on LoveLetter and at the time drew fanart for Bochan. The dev team released a new design for Bochan after the instance with Shortcake, and they weren't satisfied with it. Many artists in the fan community decided to create fanart for a new Bochan concept. Isaki posted their take on Bochan and it blew up within the community. The dev team asked them personally if they could use it in the game. They signed a contract giving rights and character claims to the LoveLetter dev team. Since seeing all the Stampai drama and hearing bad experiences, they have left the community. However, the Bochan concept art is now 100% fully owned by Dr. APS and the LoveLetter dev team. Izaki claims that they sadly can't do much about it. More evidence from victims and bad experiences can be found at loveletterconfessions.wordpress.com. It will be linked in the description along with all my social medias and my merch, so be sure to check it out. I'm going to quote a statement from Dr. Apius's Twitter. A statement from me. Hello, I'm Dr. Apius. Well, you could call me Narwhals Are Falling. Before you click away, let me explain. Yes, I lied about being narwhals. Yes, it was wrong. And yes, I did it for good reasons. Narwhals is Falling is associated with the failed project Heartbreak, and I didn't want to be associated with it if I created a new project. So I made Dr. APS as an account. Yes, I did code the game in 2 weeks with Nocturnal. Yes, I was doxxed earlier by Ludwig, one of the Heartbreak members, earlier this night. Yes, I learned from my mistake called Heartbreak. Yes, I am coding son. Yes, we're all working to complete the game as fast as we can. And yes, I am Radio Rebel. End quote. The past game that is being discussed was initially cancelled due to APS not being able to take criticism and due to the drama that surrounded the project. So besides the other issues that have went on, Dr. Apius had tried to develop a Yandere game in the past known as Heartbreak. This project did not work out and has since been cancelled. Here's some photo proof of Dr. Apius acting inappropriately in the team Discord, in which has volunteers who are underaged and minors. The screenshots have been provided by @BoChanFeelings on Twitter. This account has plenty of evidence to issues and drama surrounding LoveLetter. I suggest you guys look into it. Now, looking at this mess, I honestly don't know how to come away from it. LoveLetter is in the early development phases, which I'm sure is super stressful, plus the pressure of the community due to the game being hyped up at such an early announcement. If you look at it, the same issue happened with Yandere Simulator. The game was announced and teased so early in development that a standard of rapid growth in development is now expected. I feel they should have waited longer before teasing this game. Also, from what's been said, I think there needs to be an organization manager of sorts within the volunteer community. They can't develop a quality game at this pace if there's not a decent organization system or plan. And okay, the drama needs to stop. I believe legal adults should be moderating this project and minors shouldn't be given the large responsibility like this, especially when things move so quickly in development. That too, you don't have to rush everything when it comes to producing the game. Sometimes it's better to take quality over speed. I would rather a polished, well thought out game than a rushed, messy, could have been game. Plan things thoroughly, make group decisions, and then put those decided ideas in motion. With the whole X-age and sexual harassment drama, fine line is don't tolerate not safe for work content or inappropriate talk in the volunteer Discord. It's a place of work and development for a video game, and as well as having minors on the team and all that in the workplace. I don't believe it's appropriate for adults to talk openly about not safe for work with minors present in most situations. Nonetheless, please do background checks on volunteers. When you're hired for a job, a company will look at your application and resume, and chances are they'll do a background check on you to make sure you'll fit for the workplace and benefit their business. Look into volunteers who want to help out, check their socials, have them apply to help, even talk to them just to see how they act when talking in a professional manner, just so situations like this can be avoided. I think lots of this drama can be avoided in the future if the developers do things differently from now on. Organization is put in place and someone actually moderates the Discord professionally and treats it like a workplace. That, and I feel the project needs to slow down a bit, enjoy the making of the game, not rush to complete the project. I hope this game does well, and I would love to play it once it's released. But with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I appreciate you guys tuning into what I had to say, and I hope you guys got some valuable info from this. For the group of you that are going back to school or have already started, I wish you the best of luck. Please stay healthy and distance yourself from others at your school. You know, mask up, take your hand sanitizers you got from Bath & Body Works for only $1.99, and get your education, my fellow Homo sapiens. Please feel free to leave a comment on this video and let me know what you guys think about the situation, because y'all know I love to hear your guys' opinions. Be sure to check out the description. You can find a link to my public Discord there, which is where you should totally submit fan art, nudge nudge wink wink, and my merch. If you're up for it, feel free to leave a like on this video and subscribe for more quality content. Your guys' support helps motivate me to create more content for you guys to watch. I appreciate you all so much, and I am so grateful for you all. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good one, take care, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.